Well. Some interesting evidence have came down for Birdman and Young Thug in the shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus. I think back in 2015. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic in Moore. Y'all know we do more than boxing. And if you don't know, back in Atlanta, somebody fired almost 30 shots at Lil Wayne tour bus. The alleged shooter, who conviction got overturned, I didn't know that. I think this year, only 3 years into a 20-year sentence. It was Young Thug's manager that allegedly did it. He basically going around saying that, Birdman should be responsible for the conviction or whatever the case may be, what I'm reading, okay? And he says that the intentions to shoot Lil Wayne bus up wasn't to kill, And, if you shooting 30 bullets at a bus, what was your intention then? Not to just shoot the tires out and scare him a little bit. You fired 30 rounds into a bus, man. What do you think, man? And it sounds like, he got out or his conviction was overturned 3 years into the sentence. And it sounds like he getting out singing on him, man. They trying to decide the next few weeks, will they incarcerate or they charge Birdman and Young Thug with the shooting. I'm not sure if Lil Wayne's behind the doors pushing buttons and really wanting to press these charges, because sometimes the DA will press the charges on their own. But, you just look at the situation, you say it's sad, man. It's real sad, because this guy, Lil Wayne, carried Cash Money after the group broke off, okay? Allegedly, they were serving BG some dope. They was telling him dope he had turned out some type of dope he was on, and Birdman was paying him in dope. Birdman wasn't paying Juvenile. He wasn't paying Manny Fresh, and he was controlling all the money. And that's not unusual in the music game. We talked about Suge Knight, how when Snoop was on death row, everything was in Suge Knight's name. Everything that Snoop owned or thought he owned was in Suge Knight's name. And for Birdman to do Lil Wayne like that and get mad at him for wanting his money, and somebody telling Wayne to wise up and see about his money, it's crazy, man. You hear stories from other artists that work with Birdman or that, work for Birdman, will say that he will see, Birdman count, a mattress full of money. His family would ask him for Burger King money. He didn't want to give him money for Burger King and ask for the change back. Very, very frugal guy. And, you have many chances of other musicians taking or dudes in the music game taking advantage of him. DJ Pauly Paul took advantage of Country Black and Juicy J. That's why he left 3 6 Mafia. That's why both of them probably left 3 6 Mafia, but I know that's why Juicy J left for real. But for it to get that deep for them to fire 30 shots at his tour bus, I mean, was he that mad about the Carter? Was he that mad that Lil Wayne found out that he was playing them? Was it that serious? But with this, they actually had a phone call as well with Birdman talking to the shooter, telling him you did everything you can do, whoop, whoop, whoop. And before, the last shooter shot, it was 8 phone calls before the shooting from Young Thug. Okay, all this is adding up, and it seems like they have enough evidence to book or charge Birdman and Young Thug if they wanted to. And it's pitiful, man. How you can get mad at a guy in Lil Wayne, okay? How can you get mad at a guy that just wants his money? It's just not Lil Wayne. It was Manny Fresh. It was BG, Juvenile. All these dudes that Birdman fucked over. All of them he owed cash. And a guy that you called your son, Lil Wayne, you did him like that and then try to have him taken out? It just sound petty to me. Beyond petty. Beyond petty. But I'm going to link that phone conversation and a couple articles to the link. Lil Wayne hasn't talked about it publicly. His Carter 5 album finally dropped a couple days ago on his birthday. So blessings to him and much up for him. But they definitely got him together. But a lot of people saying that, Birdman he beat Birdman or whatever to release the album. Honestly, I think I do know because I did a video on it. Whatever record company it was, I think Universal, whatever distribution company, they paid Birdman to release the Carter 5 and release Lil Wayne as an artist. So he didn't willingly release Lil Wayne. He was paid by the record label to release Lil Wayne and release the Carter 5 music. That's exactly what happened. So he didn't willingly do it. The record label, the the record label had to get in and middleman a deal between them two, and that's how bad things had got, man. But I hope justice is served here, and Birdman is a slime ball if this is true. Young Thug is terrible if this is true. He was that mad at this man because you took money from him for you to want to shoot up his tour bus. Come on, man. Come on. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. But let's see if they can, I'm pretty sure you ain't mending this shit. There ain't no mending this situation for me. And we can't be friends. We can't be homies. We can't be nothing. Okay? The shit's over. The shit's over. But like I say, man, they got a phone conversation of Birdman talking to the alleged shooter, whatever. And what it sounded like to me, man, I don't have 100% full grasp on this. I was reading. Like one of the articles said, I'll link in the description. The Winfrey character that allegedly did the shooting, he got 20 years. All of a sudden, 3 years into his case, 3 years into his sentence, he get out. They overturn his conviction, so he must be talking. And the charges they bringing them upon Birdman and Young Thug, they thinking about charging them on is co-conspiracy. The conspiracy, they believe you was part of the plan to shoot up Lil Wayne and kill Lil Wayne. And then this guy coming out, the shooter saying that, or alleged shooter saying that, I wasn't shooting to kill him. You fired 30 bullets to this dude's tour bus, man. What if his daughter was on there or whatever? And, people don't think, man. He don't think. And will Wayne be less of a man to press charges? No. This the same man that at the end of the day still didn't want to pay you and let you release the Carter 5. Still didn't want to let you get your rights to Young Money, the company you own. The record label had to get involved to make him do that. Birdman wasn't forced to do that. Wayne's lawyer didn't force him to do that. The record label forced him to do that and took the loss, knowing they'd make the money on the back end with the Carter 5, I would guess. And his tour money and show money that he would do. So just wanted to put it out there. Like I said, I'm going to link some links in the description so you can hear the phone conversation and read the other articles on the whole situation. Next coming weeks, it should be decided. I think Cobb County, whatever, is going to decide, are they going to charge Birdman and Young Thug as co-conspirators for shooting up Lil